Before the opening bell, U.S. futures, they remain on the downside right here at the New York Stock Exchange after being once again dragged down by inflation data yesterday, which fueled worries of aggressive actions by the Federal Reserve. U.S. data showed that consumer prices increased 8.3% on the year in April, and core consumer prices, which exclude food and energy prices, were up 6.2% as expected versus 6.5% in March. This all as 75% of S&P 500 constituents traded lower or unchanged the previous session. Now taking a look at after-hours action, Walt Disney losing ground after hours after warning that 2022 second half growth may not be as high as expected. Separately, the company reported second quarter Disney Plus streaming subscriptions that beat estimates. General Motors and Ford, the car makers, both downgraded to underweight from overweight over at Wells Fargo, and Beyond Meat tumbling in extended trade as quarterly loss was wider than expected. Sales also missed forecast. Now taking a look at today's trading session, there's no major earnings expected, but on the economic docket before the opening bell, we have both initial and continuing jobless claims figures as well as core PPI, and then 11:30 in the morning, we have both 8-week and 4-week bill auctions. Taking a look now at the markets, the S&P 500, that's where we begin. That's trading under pressure. The Nasdaq, that sees the downside prevail, and that's what's in focus this morning. The relative strength index shows downside momentum, and short positions below 12,130 are favored with targets at 11,580 and 11,460 in extension. This is what the Dow Jones sees the downside prevail.